does
Well
here.
done. Do you guys like the LC final pick, though?
Put Mirana safe lane. Aggressive's played very well in the Mirana. I like seeing him on it. I don't think they've got a good Shadow Demon disruption partner, but the arrow setups are still there.
I don't know. SRF LC. I feel like
LFY. I'll go LFY.
Yeah, I think we've seen them shine a little more when SRF is on like a crazy playmaker like Sand King, where you're constantly breaking up fights.
I believe in Clinks. That's what I think.
The bone flex.
This hero's
Gabe,
gonna
you're
work.
in on that too?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, so
All right.
both sides
The
going with
couch.
Team Clink.
But he'll be okay.
He's fine. He's a clockwork after all.
And you got a nice push back there too, just to ensure.
Yes, power cogs and whatnot. But the Sand King Mirana, not quite the same kill power as the Sand King Lesh, but definitely some kill threats. And if you connect with that Burrow Strike, I guess Pango not the easiest target to kill, but here it is. Burrow Strike into arrow, the lead for extra attack speed, and that's going to be your first blood. So I might have cursed him. Shield crash is certainly not enough to survive.
Okay, so he's just gonna have the higher damage. Rotations are so limited these days. I mean, look who's here now. You've got two heroes trying to close in on XSS to try and turn this into something.
Well, Nightmare, the Exorcism, Afu, now Banish. A little miscommunication there. Maboka says, hey, I really wanted to stun him. But IG say, we're going to rotate more. They lock down the clockwork, even aggressive.
I don't think they can. Like, if Super TPs, he's pretty low on mana.
This is scary. Pango is 6, though. Rolling Thunder available. Instant disruption from Q. Buys him a little space, but Maboka might be in trouble. Dust utilized, Burrow Strike into the trees, but Rolling Thunder.
A relatively fresh ultimate for him too, so we're gonna have more heroes coming down, and the Radiant Ward has expired, so Afu's caught out here.
Maboka with the stun, follow-up arrow from Aggressive, and they get a quick pick on the clock.
That ward right there just expired too.
Stacking efficiency, because I know Purge is a big fan of the Shadow Demon.
It's true.
I've heard Purge talk about the whoa. Aggressive almost goes down to the Pango, but the Starstorm killed him at the last second. 20 HP. Not having that same presence as we saw in the last game.
No, I think he got the Javelin first.
Monet, he's dusted, he's purged, he's dueled. Epicenter on top. IG find a victory for SRF and a kill on the enemy position 1. Great themselves, kind of like this, and if they overextend, that's an opportunity. And with the Clink's X Factor, right, if you pop that backline, if you kill that Shadow Demon, all of a sudden it's a 5v4, and you can kind of break this game wide open. So I get where you're coming from, but looking at this push, can they even do that?
Yeah. They know Boba's in the trees here. They drew a line.
Rolling Thunder. Tower still goes down. LFY trying to take this fight. A lot of damage on the Mirana. Fiend scripts used, but now big follow-up from the Sand King. Super and Yao go down right away, and now Monet on the run in a lot of trouble. SRF just needs one more, and he might just find it. No, Pango will actually repel him. Buyback now by Yao, and oh my, he falls to the Shadow Demon in the end.
Wait, what?
So well, mostly farming, then you have this concentrated effort where you say, hey guys, let's see if we can get a duel. Okay, sweet, right back to farming. You know, it's just almost a lockdown piece of the hero more than anything else. High ground siege, no buyback available on the Death Prophet, though up in 10. DK ult saved for this, so a lot of duration left. Big damage onto the tower, Rolling Thunder in, does connect on a couple heroes. Pretty good damage on the Mirana, enough that they need a defensive disruption, but now SRF has a duel, jumps back in. Aggressive just gets destroyed by Monet, and now the LC also not looking so good on the right clicks. It's a great initiation from LFY as they get 2. And now Dragon Knight being pushed back. He has to pop his BKB, swaps the TP into the inventory, blink away. He might still live, but it's going to be a close one, trying to find a spot in the trees. There's the TP out, magic immunity will expire, but no way to stop it.
Wow, I can't.
I guess with BKB, Manta feels like overkill in a lot of ways.
Yeah, Manta Clinks does not feel that great.
No, Manta on Mirana.
Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about the Clinks to the Lincolns.
No, I was talking about Clinks. I'm anticipating he might go Orchid, but
I see what you're saying. I got you.
Yes.
I was wondering what you were on.
Yes. Did I really say that so weird? BKB used by DP, as well as the LC. It's a pretty good initiation here. They've already killed Yao on the backside. Super does get off the Exorcism, but not going to get healed up by the Shrine. Buyback from the Bane. It's still a 4v5. BKB popped by Monet defensively. Pango rolling on through, breaking up the fight a little bit, but not really doing too much damage. Defensive Nightmare buys some time for the clockwork, but this fight is not looking good for LFY. Afu.
It's a fondue. You have a cheese fondue.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Trent,
Is there actually a fight?
on to Pangolier. They get the duel, and Pango's going to get popped.
Oh, it's
just
a
like
fun
that.
do.
He's going to buy back, though. And now Akfu gets left behind, and he's going to be this next target. They do manage to keep him alive, but BKB gets popped. Marana commits for it. Now Super in some trouble, perhaps. All the BKBs are flying, but IG might have the damage. Fiend's Grip onto the Dragon Knight. They can't finish off SRF. Instead, they have to turn on the DK. Cleese is going to lose that BKB, and he's forced to retreat. Super's lost his, and he's taking way too much damage. XXS is an absolute machine right now. Buyback used on the Clockwork as well as the Sand King. Pangolier, if he dies here, it's going to be a dieback. He doesn't have an ult, no way to get out, and he is in the grave for 110. DP also down without buyback. They'll catch Yao. He will be able to buy back into this one, but IG might not even go for Roche and instead just look to cripple it. LFY just tap out.
Yeah, SRF
GG.
is bringing the wave mid. Okay, you see what happened there is we talked super serious for like 15 minutes and nothing happens, so I need to distract you away from the game and instantly there's a team fight.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Trying to make you miss it.
The fondue came in handy
in the clutch.
DK. That was an appropriate time to learn that quick little tidbit.
LFY have a draft that can win the game. That very fast-paced lineup with a lot of push, some good team fight, but IG has looked better. It's going to come down to like getting those good BKB timings. So I feel like once Marana and DK get their BKBs, they're looking pretty scary.
Okay.
All right.
All right, well, Couch, thank you.
Yes, and the Quelling Blade is not quite enough. So back up top. Oh, actually good timing. Snowball onto Lesh. Skyrap has rotated, and Baboka will help his team find the first blood. It's aggressive that gets that bonus gold, putting a little extra damage onto the Beastmaster as well.
Now that is interesting, and look what the Soul Ring now just to deal with this. But so SRF comes back down. He's got the Ring of Health, and I feel like this is just over. Like Yao is getting no experience because he's back here dealing with SRF far away from the creep wave. So they have to bring down Afu. They needed some sort of a solution.
Well, Axe may end up going down this time.
Yeah, he's dead.
From LFY, Afu, and Monet, this is the Chrono.
Yeah, level 2 in the Lightning, still just level 3 on Afu, so really missing some damage here. But Super will have more than enough, I'm sure, to finish this off.
Yeah, I'm sure a pretty easy kill. Duration of the Chrono, follow up Split Earth for good measure, and him, tier 1 down bottom, takes some damage, but now smoke the other way. IG looking for Beastmaster again, but Boca moves into the trees. Arrow connects. Aggressive makes it happen, but Fatal Bonds and Warlock ult used by Yao. Moonlight Shadow to try and disengage DK, trying to get out of range of that tower detection, and he will, but now they've got a Dust. He's locked in the trees, and XXS. Look at him, he's like, please.
He's right. Yao's
he knows.
on this ward.
Oh. Okay, I think Baboka's all right. Up top, though, we're going to see some initiation. Marana gets caught by the Beastmaster. He's debuted the Blink Dagger, and they still can't find the kill. Aggressive.
Found two.
Will get brought down. Okay, they'll kill, but it's still even. Oh, Afu.
Feel it, though,
Maybe a counter kill? Well, that's where you and I differ. I think IG have been just fine. They're just being patient here, Trent. They're farming those core items and learn.
Oh, they're not even going to try and Nether Blast that last level of the tower. Oh, they found a Chrono, that's why.
And it's on the Tusk.
Okay.
So, congratulations. You killed the position 4. Who do I sound like? 2 mid. Wouldn't really expect that high ground to be under siege yet, but LFY know they've got some momentum. Baboka gets time dilated. Oh, there's SRF with the initiation, and Void is down. He's got the Aegis, so he's coming on back. They've lost Baboka as the Beastmaster jumps in, but SRF surviving is aggressive, doing huge damage. Monet gets the bash he was looking for. Buyback from the Skywrath. LFY take a decent fight, but they are repelled. Void forced the BKB kind of defensively, and Lesh does get left behind.
Almost short. Extra one there.
Falls short, but they're going to get him after all. XXS with the Dragon Tail.
You're a good item.
You make a good case.
I don't know. It's an Inflame build.
Well, Primal Roar on the DK. Follow-up Chrono. Looks like to be a dead Dragon Knight. Instant buyback. SRF with the plays. Follow-up stun from the Warlock, but they've already lost the Lesh. Now the Pugna falls, and down goes the Beastmaster to boot. Monet, the hero that LFY need to save the day. He'll get stunned and brought down. Q will not survive through the damage. Buybacks aplenty coming from LFY, and now IG need to...
All right, but we do have no cooldowns for the Radiant tier, so it's very hard for them to actually contest this. I'm kind of surprised at the respect that they're being given.
Yeah, they are going to catch Warlock, and now SRF goes in again, trying to grab this Void Arrow, hits the BKB, but now 2 fights breaking out as they finish off Super on the other side. They might get Q. Yule Scepter onto Afu. He'll come back down to Earth, and he's going to get brought down. That items that allowed them to take that fight, but
I hope this DK gets chronoed right now because look at his HP.
they are just 5K. BKB gets used, he jumps in this way, and on the other side, oh, they find a Beastmaster. Void gets stunned as he chronos. It does actually nothing. Void will buy back. It's a 5v5, but without Chronosphere, this feels scary.
This
Not much,
Dragonite is unkillable.
not much used
He
on
has
IG.
a cheese.
Yep, his BKB's down. There's the rock. Some Fatal Bombs will fly, but now BKBs get used. It's a dieback for Monet, and LFY will have to do this 4v5. Afu's stunned up. He's about to get brought down, and Super will not be able to life drain through it. GG is called, and LFY are eliminated. Invictus Gaming are going to the International.
Well, I will say, if I'm going to pick an MVP this game, it's going to be SRF. I think he actually won them the most important fights of the game. When LFY were kind of at that peak, they had the power going for them. They had the gold lead, they had the Aegis, and what happened?